It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Joe Ross will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother Tyson Ross, who also is a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Chatwood is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
And there's one down now.
Batting second, the right fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
The left fielder.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Nico Horner.
So digging in now, Nico Horner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Push softly over toward the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Standing in, Ian Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Howie Kendrick. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
The second baseman, Howie.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Ball and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's a .375 hitter. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Starlin.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. Miller is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down. That can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Suzuki is off of first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Caratini, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Next count, 2-2.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And that misses. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Tyler Chatwood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw up quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. set. Here's the 0-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the Victor Robles.